Is the ceasefire with Iran still on?
Well, there's a reason for everything. I hear the negotiation itself is going very well, actually. Very well.
Mr. President, yes,
It could happen. I mean, if it happens, and it might not happen, who knows? But if it happens, it could happen like over the weekend.
How many weekends now have you been teasing this, you orange buffoon? The answer is every single weekend since April when he signed the first ceasefire. Now it's June. Inflation is at nearly 4%. Gas prices are about 50% higher, and this idiot seems utterly incapable of negotiating his way out of a paper bag, let alone one of the greatest crises the Middle East has ever faced, which he caused, the results of which are Strait of Hormuz closed, Lebanon invaded, Israel a pariah, Iran even more radicalized. And all that for the ultra-low price of $1 billion US taxpayer dollars per day.
How do you define ceasefire?
Pretty much the way it is. It's a different part of the world. I'd say in that part of the world, ceasefire is when you're shooting in a more moderate manner.
Oh, I guess this is why the Chinese call him a very stable genius.
Anything can happen, when you're dealing with Iran, but when you're dealing with other countries, but that's a very volatile part of the world, probably the most volatile part of the world. It's very...
Maybe dropping a gazillion bombs on it since the fucking 90s hasn't exactly helped with the volatility dial. Just an idea.
We had the strongest stock market in history, and I said we have no choice, we have to do it. I knew it would affect it, but I was very happily surprised when I saw that today we hit another stock market high. I mean, we have the highest stock market in history with a military conflict going on or a war.
Well, the stock market thing makes more sense when you realize that the richest 10% of Americans own 93% of all stocks held by US households, and that those 10% now account for nearly half of all US consumer spending. So, yeah, your friends are doing legendarily well, Donald. Your subjects, though, not so much.
And we also stopped it in the first term when I terminated the Iran nuclear deal penned by Barack Hussein Obama. It was one of the dumbest deals I've ever seen. And this has no relation. I like these morons, these Democrats, D-U-M, Democrats, that go on television and say, oh, well, this is just like the Obama deal. This is the exact opposite. This is no path to a nuclear weapon. That was an absolute path to a nuclear weapon.
Reading from the first paragraph of Barack Hussein Obama's deal with Iran, the EU+3 and the Islamic Republic of Iran welcome this historic joint comprehensive plan of action, which will ensure that Iran's nuclear program will be exclusively peaceful and mark a fundamental shift in their approach to this issue. They anticipate that full implementation of this JCPOA will positively contribute to regional and international peace and security. Iran reaffirms that under no circumstances will Iran ever seek, develop, or acquire any nuclear weapons. Ever seek, develop, or acquire any nuclear weapons. This is the first paragraph of the deal that this mongrel pulled out of without even obviously reading the first fucking paragraph. But I guess blowing shit up in the Middle East is just more fun.
And we'll see. But, there's a chance if this really worked out.
Or maybe not.
But one of the other things that's important, and very important, is that immediately upon signing the Memorandum of Understanding, the Hormuz Strait will open.
Oh, will it? Ah, almost reminds me of a time before you launched this stupid illegal war when the Hormuz Strait was open and free. But I guess something, WMDs, I'm sorry, nuclear. Even their excuses are getting dumber. Why?
Because they're crazy. There's something wrong with them.
So while Donald the First negotiates with the Iranians and the global economy flushes down the toilet, what seems to be at the top of the great negotiator's mind?
All these are, I just had this done. You're getting a first glimpse, but that's your size compared. So those are compared to, those are among the tallest buildings in the world, including the Empire State Building, World Trade Center, Sears Tower, Chicago. So if you lay it on its side, you'd take 2 or 3 of them to fill it in, because the width is almost 200 feet wide.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I will never give you up. The Strait of Hormuz must be shut. Blockade, blockade. In my head, just blockade. Please let the ships go through. Come on, at least a few. If you block me, then I block you. Blockade, blockade. I thought this was easy peasy. Blockade. Now Mecca and Melania leave me. Blockade. Surrender is beneath me. Blockade, blockade. I think soon I get impeached.